Welcome back to the launch pad. Just when we thought everything with the first human landing system contract of the Artemis era was finally settled, another major development. Jeff Bezos' space company Blue Origin has officially filed a complaint in the federal court against the U.S. government and NASA, continuing their protests that NASA wrongly awarded the lucrative HLS contract to Elon Musk's SpaceX company earlier this year. The protest filed in the U.S. Court of Federal Claims today is sealed, but it marks the next step in the company's attempt to get NASA's decision overturned. Blue Origin is challenging that during the bidding process, NASA acted unlawfully and improperly evaluated the three major bids. An official Blue Origin spokesperson has confirmed the lawsuit filing and released a small statement saying they are looking to remedy the flaws in the acquisition process. They also said that Blue Origin believes that the issues identified in this procurement and its outcomes must be addressed to restore fairness, create competition, and ensure a safe return to the moon for America. We've heard them say this before in the GAO protest that was dismissed. Blue Origin has not let up on its fight to win a contract under NASA's HLS program, one of the final key pieces of the agency's plan to return U.S. astronauts to the surface of the moon. Before the April contract was awarded, NASA handed out nearly $1 billion in concept development. They sent SpaceX $135 million, Dynetics $253 million, and Blue Origin got a crazy $579 million. NASA didn't select Blue Origin's $5.9 billion moon landing system proposal and instead went with SpaceX's $2.9 billion Starship proposal. Limited funding from Congress only allowed one contract to be awarded, but NASA has argued that since they announced the contract was open for bidding, they always reserve the right to award one, two, or even no contract, depending on funding and received proposals at time of end of bidding. SpaceX, just hours after the GAO dismissed the BO protest, received its first HLS check for $300 million so they can begin working on research and development of the lunar Starship. But now with this lawsuit on the books, any future checks likely will be putting on hold. Blue Origin has indicated that it will be seeking a judge to issue a stop work injunction, but this case could be just thrown out just as easily, so we'll just have to wait and see. What's funny is, back in 2019, Jeff Bezos actually talked exactly about what Blue Origin is doing, and how in the 60s everything was moving fast, and how all these contract protests and stuff now are wrong. Take a look at this.
In 1961 and 1962, they were moving fast. They were, from the time of that Rice speech, I don't know the exact, but I'm thinking probably they were letting contracts, actually finished contracts within a year of that Rice speech. Unbelievable. I know that the Grumman, there were 9 competitors for the lunar lander, and Grumman won. The RFP was released, and then it was awarded to Grumman 6 months later. Today, there would be, 3 protests, and the losers would sue the federal government because they didn't win.
Okay, this is a place that's dedicated to public service, okay? So we're not going to.
And so that it's very interesting. But the thing that slows things down is procurement. It's become the bigger bottleneck than the technology.
Not much more is known at this time about the complaint, as it is sealed, but if we hear anything more, we will of course bring you a TLP Flash News update. Make sure to never miss another space news update by engaging that subscribe button, and we will see you next time right here on the Launchpad. This is Zach, signing off. Oh, you thought we were done? Not yet. I need one more thing from you guys. We are heading to NASA Kennedy Space Center for Inspiration 4 and to Starbase to cover the first ever orbital flight test of Starship, and we want to bring you with us and be able to give you the best possible content we can. So if you can take just a couple minutes, check out the video that I've got pinned right here. Tells a little bit more about what we're doing and a little bit about our GoFundMe. The trip's already covered, but we need your help upgrading some of our equipment. I know times are tough, so even $5 or $10 is a huge help, or even just sharing the link with your friends and family. Thanks, guys, but for now, this is Zach, signing off.